Welcome back to Rugby. I'm back in the studio with the father-son combination, Keith and Keel, Sheffield's finest. Keel, you've had a bit of a journey over to Sheffield. Tell us a bit about your career so far.
Well, I've had a few clubs now. I started off at Bradford as a 16-year-old. Made my debut there in Super League when I was 17. Went to Huddersfield, had 3 years there, Hull KR, and then obviously I'm at Sheffield now. So yeah, I've been to a few clubs and yeah, but like I say, I'm enjoying it now at Sheffield. So hopefully I can kick on next year.
A bit of fall from grace, haven't you, Rod?
I have, yeah.
Don't like rubbing it up. How many times you played at Wembley? So. Keel, you also, off the field as well, you've been involved in a few schemes. You got involved with Herbalife and you're a bit of an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Obviously, I think Benny Cockayne took me under his wing, and I've obviously been at Hull KR with him. I started doing Herbalife and then started doing the coffee as well. So that's long going, but obviously I've been trying to concentrate since I started at Sheffield on that. So
he's got your focus.
Yeah, he's got my focus.
Dad's got your focus. So Ben Cockayne's made his thousands from you.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah.
How's things at Sheffield? How are you finding it with Tubby and Keith? What's that coaching dynamic like?
It's good. Yeah. Obviously they're both. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I say stand next to me, but no, it's good. Obviously they've both got different views, and Keith coming from his, the Leeds background sort of thing.
I heard they argue a lot.
Well, I think it's debate. That's what they say. Yeah. They get into quite a few debates, but yeah, I think it's a good combination. Tubby's got his own ways, and then Keith's brought his ways in, from the Leeds and things like that. So it's good, and it's Keith's sort of trying to build a culture, going forward. So it's exciting really for the future, especially with us getting the top 4 spot now. Do
you feel like, Keith, with Keel and some of the other players, obviously you're trying to grow a squad for the mid-lights, the glory days could return to Sheffield? You played there in their best era. Your first team to beat an Australian team in the World Cup Challenge. Yeah,
it's a goal, it's a target. You've got to have a dream and you've got to have a vision. And with the new stadium come along, it means that it's more appealing. And it's a 3 to 5 year plan. We're not expecting to get into this competition. We've got the top 4 now. We're not expecting to be promoted up into Super League next, at the end of this season. So
but what if you were?
I'd be no disrespect, but I'd be very surprised if we did.
Yeah.
But we're not ready.
Yeah.
We're a part-time squad. We've got a few full-time players at the moment. Keel's one of them at the moment. So, but it's a building process, and like I say, it's about trying to build a culture and trying to find players like Keel that have got that attitude and have got that determination to keep on improving and keep on progressing.
There's a real possibility he could go full-time at the end of the season, but can you see the problem being with the new structure that there's going to be a lot of players in limbo for clubs?
There is. There's a lot of turmoil out there with the bottom clubs as well. There's with Wakefield, you're hearing about it's all Chinese whispers. You never actually know what's going on, but you hear about the unrest at these clubs, and we want to capitalise on that. And if we can get some good players out of them environments and hopefully progress them, and if they can improve Sheffield as a team, then we're going to be interested.
Fantastic. Right, best luck for the rest of the season, guys. Keel, thanks for coming on Rugby, and we'll get you on further on, and good luck with Fev Lions.
Why under 16s? Why you concentrate on that age? Well, we think over 16 there's more sponsors and that for this type of thing, but there's not a bad kid born, and we want to keep the kids off the street by playing sports. Like yourself, you started, and cost of jerseys and kits and everything is very expensive, so we like to help them start on the road to fame.
Amen to that. Fantastic.
Yeah. Not that I'm famous yet, maybe around Bromley. But it's important that actually I'm sitting on a few little boards and at schools, and actually 16-year-olds going to explode soon from this big baby boom that was like last decade. So we're going to have a massive disproportion of 16-year-olds. So that means we're going to need more funding. And we need people like yourself raising money for them guys so they can fulfil their potential. Yeah, that's it. We just want people to support our event so we can support everybody else. That's how it works.
Right, Jonesy, on stage today. Get yourself back here, 3:20. Sir Kevin Sinfield will be on stage, and we've got a little game for him. We're going to get him officially knighted.
We are.
By a queen in the place. We've found the queen as well.
And somebody else is going to get, one of you is going to get knighted by Kev as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic to be at Leeds Children's Day. Now, as Jared Coote's computers broke, at least he tells us and not just gives us 2 minutes notice like most people, Ben Carney is stepping in this week with this week's NRL Roundup.
Yep, it's been an interesting round in the NRL this week. Canterbury Bulldogs and Parramatta Eels kicking off the weekend, and it was the Bulldogs who won the match 28 points to 4 to consolidate their top 8 place as they brushed off the Eels. Frank Pritchard, who will join Hull FC next season, scoring a double to add to tries from Josh Jackson, Brett Morris and Curtis Rona. The result put a serious dent in Parramatta's rapidly fading title hopes. The second game of the weekend, Melbourne absolutely destroying the Penrith Panthers 52 points to 10. Cameron Smith celebrating his 300th game, and it was his good friend Cooper Cronk who was a star man. He scored 2 tries, created 2 tries and kicked 2 40-20s in the big win for the Storm. Sydney Roosters beating the New Zealand Warriors 24-0. They showed to us why they are the title favourites. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck putting in a fine performance against a team he will join next year. The game has left many people questioning the Warriors' title credentials though, as they have struggled against the big teams this year. The other results from the weekend, Cronulla Sharks, big win for them, nicking it 21 points to 20 away at the Canberra Raiders. The bottom side Newcastle Knights getting a win at last, beating the Gold Coast Titans 30 points to 2. Tom and George Burgess, they played a key role in the Rabbitohs' big win over the Dragons. They're in free fall at the moment, the Rabbitohs winning that one 24 points to 8. The league leaders, the Brisbane Broncos, well, they just can't stop winning. They absolutely destroyed the Titans, 42 points to 16. A fine performance from them. And in the final game on Monday, the Cowboys keeping up the heat on the Broncos at the top. They made it 13 wins in 14 as they keep on the pressure on the Brisbane Broncos. Jonathan Thurston on fire at the moment. Another interesting round lies ahead next week. And who can stop the Broncos and the Cowboys? They can't stop winning. And can the Knights keep winning after the bottom side finally got a win this week? Who knows? We'll find out next week in Jared Coote's NRL Roundup when he returns in Australia.